Most people think the cost of living is rising because of bad luck or corporate greed. But if you look at the data, the American dream didn't just fade away, it was redacted. There is a single documented fracture in our history. In 1971, the relationship between how hard you work and what you can afford was shattered. That's not a theory. It's a statistical reality visible in almost every economic chart. Tonight, we're opening the file on the Nixon Shock. We're unearthing the exact moment the US dollar stopped being a thing and started being a promise. By the end of this investigation, you'll realize that your struggle to buy a home isn't your personal failure. It's the result of a 50-year glitch in the system. Before 1971, money was tethered to reality. Under the Bretton Woods system, the dollar was backed by gold. According to Federal Reserve archives, you could technically exchange $35 for 1 ounce of the metal. Imagine a construction worker in 1965. He knew that if he saved $100, that paper represented a fixed amount of gold held in a vault. It was an anchor. Because the government couldn't print gold, they couldn't print away the value of his labor. For decades, productivity and wages grew in a perfect, synchronized line. If the company made more, the worker took home more. On August 15, 1971, Richard Nixon went on national television and temporarily suspended the dollar's link to gold. He called it a move to protect the position of the American dollar. Economists have long noted that this temporary move became the permanent foundation of our world. The anchor was cut. The dollar became fiat, Latin for "let it be done." Money was no longer a claim on a physical asset. It became a ghost created by decree. This allowed the government to print money at will, quietly circulating through wars, bailouts, and massive deficits without the restriction of a physical vault. This is where the economic archaeology reveals the crime scene. Immediately after 1971, the chart of the American economy suffered a glitch. While productivity continued to skyrocket thanks to technology, worker pay went flat. The value created by your hard work was no longer being paid to you. It was redacted and diverted into the financial sector. According to data from the Economic Policy Institute, we are now living in the Great Divergence. We produce 3 times more than our grandfathers did, but our purchasing power has been quietly siphoned off by the very system meant to protect it. The glitch created a world where a single income could no longer support a family. To hide this, the system introduced life hacks. First, we moved to 2-income households out of necessity, not just choice. Second, we filled the wage gap with massive amounts of debt. If you couldn't afford a house with your salary, the banks offered you a death pledge, a mortgage. We've quietly enabled illicit levels of debt just to maintain the illusion of the 1960s lifestyle. We aren't wealthier, we are just more leveraged. The 1971 glitch is the reason you feel like you're running on a treadmill that keeps getting faster. The money in your pocket is a ghost of the labor you put in to earn it. The era of hard money was redacted to make way for a world of infinite debt. But once you see the fracture, you can stop playing the game by their rules. Subscribe to the Redacted Finance. We are unearthing the blueprints of the heist. Next, we uncover the petrodollar handshake, the secret deal that forced the whole world to use these ghost dollars. That dollar in your hand isn't just money, it's a piece of history that was rewritten while you were sleeping.